Know China to do better business. Save time and money with expert insights on China trade and investment. Welcome to our channel, Trade with China. Today, we are going to dive into a massive transformation happening right now, one that's set to completely reshape global supply chains for decades to come. The high-tech reinvention of China's ports.
So let's start with a number that really just sets the stage. Over 40 billion US dollars. And that's not a one-time thing, that is invested annually. And listen, this isn't just for routine maintenance or a fresh coat of paint. We're talking about a top-to-bottom, nationwide overhaul of China's entire port ecosystem, from the biggest coastal hubs all the way to the most remote inland river terminals.
And this massive spending isn't just happening by chance. It's all part of a very carefully planned, multi-decade national strategy. And the goal is crystal clear: to build and operate the world's most advanced, most efficient, and most interconnected port network, really cementing China's central role in global trade. You know, what's really fascinating here is the long-term vision. This isn't a quick fix, it's a roadmap that stretches out over decades. So by 2025, the focus is on the fundamentals, like getting rail access way up. Then, fast forward to 2035, and the goal is for the major ports to be fully world-class and intelligent. And the end game, by 2050, is a whole network of port clusters that truly leads the globe. It's really a masterclass in strategic planning. So, the $40 billion question. Where exactly is all that money going every year? Well, it's being channeled into four absolutely critical areas that, together, are completely remaking the logistics landscape. Let's break it down. First up, a pretty staggering $17 billion a year is being poured directly into the coastal ports. Now, these are the massive international gateways you've heard of, like Shanghai and Ningbo Zhoushan. This money is all about cranking up their capacity and loading them up with next-generation technology. Next, and this is really interesting, an almost equal amount, around $18 billion a year, is transforming China's inland waterways. And this is way more than just dredging rivers. It's about building these super sophisticated inland ports that act like seamless extensions of the coast, basically pushing global trade deep into the country's manufacturing heartland. Then you've got a dedicated $6 billion a year that's all about rail-to-port connectivity. This means laying tracks directly to the docks, creating a system where containers can just move effortlessly from a ship right onto a train. It's called Sea Rail Intermodal Transport, and it is the key to getting rid of those expensive, time-wasting delays between different modes of transport. And finally, a very significant $3 billion a year is focused on green technology and sustainability. This covers everything from installing shore power so docked ships can turn off their dirty engines, to rolling out whole fleets of electric and even hydrogen-powered trucks and cranes. So if you put all these investments together, you start to see three clear pillars of this transformation taking shape. The ports of the future are being designed from the ground up to be smarter, greener, and way more connected than anything we've ever seen before. Let's look at what that actually means on the ground. Okay, the smarter port. This is where it gets really futuristic. We're seeing fully automated terminals with remote-controlled cranes. At Qingdao Port, for instance, they've developed their own AI logistics system that optimizes every single move, and it's setting world records for efficiency. Meanwhile, Shanghai is using advanced data modeling to predict traffic and slash vessel waiting times, saving shipping lines an absolute fortune in fuel costs. And the greener port. This is all about minimizing the environmental impact. Shore power is being rolled out everywhere to cut emissions from ships just sitting there, and those old diesel trucks and cranes are being replaced with electric and hydrogen models. The ultimate goal? Well, just look at Tianjin Port. They've built a terminal that operates on 100% wind and solar power, achieving truly zero-carbon operations. It's incredible. So what does all this change actually look like? Well, the difference between the old way and the new way is just stark. We're going from a labor-intensive, fragmented system that's just begging for delays to a highly integrated, automated, and AI-optimized system that can operate 24/7 with unbelievable precision. This isn't just an upgrade, it's a fundamental leap in how things are done. And here is the payoff in one simple number: a potential efficiency gain of over 75% in loading and unloading. That is the power of switching from that old-school bulk handling to modern automated containerization. It means a process that once took a full day can now be done in a fraction of the time. For anyone in logistics, that is a complete game changer.
Now, all of this technology and investment is obviously very impressive, but what does it actually mean for your business? Why should you, as a trader and investor, be paying close attention? This is where it gets really interesting for your bottom line. The impacts are direct and they're tangible. First, faster turnaround times. Your cargo is going to move quicker, which reduces your inventory holding time. Second, lower logistics costs. All this new efficiency and the seamless flow between sea and rail translates directly into savings. Third, and this one is huge, much greater supply chain reliability. AI-driven systems cut down on bottlenecks and human error, making your delivery schedules way more predictable. And finally, for those of you looking to invest, this $40 billion a year program is creating enormous new markets for technology, green equipment, and specialized logistics services. So, this brings us to the final, crucial question. This isn't something to think about in the future. This transformation is happening as we speak. The efficiency, the speed, and the reliability of shipping to and from China are being fundamentally upgraded. So is your supply chain strategy positioned to take advantage of it? This channel will bring you practical knowledge to navigate business, investment, culture, economic trends, and communication tips in trades with China. You know, your comments really encourage us to realize our video value and update more useful information. Please press like, subscribe now for actionable insights and win-win solutions. Don't miss the possibility to understand and make money in trades with China.